Hello boys and girls, welcome to another episode on Banished. As we saw last time, we have someone that is infected with some kind of a disease. What was it again? Sick. Can't remember what it was actually, and I see it's already spreading. And we at the moment have 2 people sick. So let's hope that our physician can do some work there. And otherwise our cleric is up for the funeral, and that reminds me that we don't have a cemetery. So actually let's build one. Cemetery. Something like this. How big is it? Don't know yet. Let's see how much people it can provide. So let's speed up the game. Normally our sick will be treated. 4 patients already. And I see that they are recovering and not dying, so that's nice. And I'm interested in what will happen with the cemetery. Although it is spreading, so that's not good. And at the moment they probably will use all their stone for these houses. Spreading quite rapidly. How much patience can it hold? Died of the measles. Okay. So it's going around quite quickly, and I think we can hold up 30 people. So as long as that number is below 30, I think things should be fine. But we are still low on food. So something that we need to take into account. We have these extra fields that are not yet producing. We have this extra livestock for chickens. So let's split that one off and let's assign an extra herdsman. So we will lose a little bit of money. Of course, you will bring seeds. Let me check if I did the pair last time. Tradable items. Cabbage corn. So I think it's safe to go for the pear seeds. Let's check. That's 800. Lots and lots of wool. No woolen clothing. This is not good. I did too much trading and I have all the clothing, so I will dismiss them for now. Because we are missing clothes. So, if I remember correctly, I had enough leather, but I didn't have enough overview, not inventory. Don't have enough wool. Wool 0, so we will release some wool. But they are able to create woolen clothing. Wool. So let's release some and they can start creating some clothing or warm clothing. Also would like to fill up this space with extra housing. To fill out everything just a little bit more. This one needs 8 stone, so stone will go up. Let's assign 2 extra. There we go. Tools are doing fine. Did we build a second one? So 40 students already, and we are again at our maximum. Okay. Extra chicken farm is ongoing, and our food is really struggling. We are late spring. I'm wondering if they can already start harvesting in summer. Don't think so, so we have a little bit of an issue. So really need to stop building these houses because we're getting more and more people and we cannot feed them. As you can see right here. This should be an easy place to put an extra field. So let's do that. Let's see how big that we can get. Large 15 by... So 15 by 14 is the max, so let's do that. And then we can have some extra people working and fill these houses. Salvation, yes. So food is still an issue. And let's get the road paved up. So we can start taking that shortcut. And here we will take some extra cabbage. And 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So we can have some extra money. Let me check the cemetery. Almost there. Dire of starvation. Yes, so people are dying of starvation. That's not good. But the harvest is ongoing and I have plenty of people in reserve as a laborer. But it should be fine. As long as we keep creating some extra fields to work on. So let me check what the trader has to offer. Nothing that we need. So let's dismiss him. And a lot of people are still dying, so let's create an extra field. Large. So 8 by 15. And in the future we can put some extra housing in there. So now we just need some extra food. Autumn, so the harvest is happening, but as you can see, it's not enough. We have way too many people and not enough food. But I was hoping these housing that they have some extra farmers, and they do. And I don't want to build extra fields in this area. And the cemetery is finished, so 81 graves. That should be nice. Let's see what we will do here. I think because we are next to the cows, we will do some extra wheat, just because it looks nice. 1, 2, 3. 25 laborers. Woohoo. Herdsman, farmer, student. Let's wait until my stone is going up again. Reserve on stone is low, but I think food is a bigger issue at the moment. Let me check if I can put some extra fields in here and there. I want to intervene with the forest. Maybe a smaller field up here. 10 by 15 is not bad, so let's do an extra field there. Do we have some crops? I think this is not big enough. Oh, it is. So we could do something like this. Let's see how it turns out. So I can fill up a lot more areas than I thought. Even this can already be one. While I'm busy with it, let's do this one as well. See how it turns out. And 10 by 10, 10 by 11, 10 by 12, something like this. Some potatoes is nice, and some one extra, and some beans. Let's see if we can remove that stone a little bit in the way. go. Here's some pepper. One extra worker. Potato, I want to have that one. We don't have enough of goods. 1100, so no, so dismiss, so we don't get into temptation. Let's get some extra corn. 1, 2, 3. Still 25. Do we have a significant more number of fields that can be worked? So let's see next autumn what that will give us. I hope a lot more food. And here as well we will have some beans. 1, 2, 3. I know some fields are quite far away, so let's try to connect them up. That's a shame. Connect them up as far as we can, and then indeed connect something up like this. So our builders have some work to do. Something like this. How much builders assigned 2? But still some people are hungry, so that's not good. And I need to wait. One died of starvation. Place immediately filled in. See, we have lots of firewood. Student has died of starvation. But I really hope that we are getting the extra food with these extra fields. It's not much, but should be just enough. Can also do this with some extra fishermen. Food, fishermen. Something like this. Lots and lots of people are dying of starvation, and mainly in this area, it seems. Fishermen 2 for each pier. So let's do that as well. Still 21, so it's fine. All the people that are dying. Although it is quite a lot, and I don't like to see that. Still 7 people are hungry. Early autumn, so the harvest is ongoing and food should skyrocket, I hope. Still lots of people are hungry. Smaller fields are already harvested. Bigger ones are ongoing, and let's assign 2 more fishermen. And maybe over here we can do an extra one. Something like this. Then we have some extra food source. Food's up to 1000, 2000. Didn't go as high up as I hoped, to be honest. And laborers, we only have 7 left. That is start to getting an issue. Let's lower this number, we don't need that many traders. We have 8 again. And let's hope that this is finished quickly. Let's extend the road a little bit, something like this is nice. And then we can have some extra fishermen. I also had the impression that not everything was harvested on time. Farmer, lots of farmers. It's fine. Here as well, farmer, yes. The trader is there, we have 6000 food, so that's also good. What is the inventory? I have the impression that we are not storing enough, so let's get this number down and this number up to 120. And let's dismiss him for now. Just that we can get everything back in order. 5000 food is not enough. People are not dying, but We're missing out of some laborers, and our cemetery is filled up quite a lot. It looks better though, so I don't think the cemetery is decreasing like in Dawn of Men, where over time the bodies disappear and make room for newer ones. So let's put that down to 2 and get 2 more fishermen for some extra food. Food is dropping again. I'm thinking we need to put more of these smaller fields all over the place. So let's start with creating one here. Small crop field. I think this area is not available. Can we put some tiny space here? Maybe a bad idea next to the cemetery. They're already planting again. For here I have the impression that it's too far away, so let's make it a little bit smaller. Guessing this is already finished, so let's put in some potatoes and 1 extra to work the field. 17, and our food is still low. There's some extra fisher docks, or how is it called again? Fishing docks. Some extra fields. So let's hope that things will go fine. Let's check the graphs. Last 25 years, so we had a... Here we didn't have a spike at all. Not last year, but year before that. And then we had a quite a big spike. It still needs to increase. Chickens are up and running, yes. Yep, they're also up and running. And let's put some corn. And 2 extra workers. As you can see, in a medieval society, lots of people were farmers, as you would expect. All fields are looking nice. Now I'm just wondering if I can do something like this. It's too small. Don't know how wide it has to be. Summer, so still waiting. Trader is there again. Maybe over here I can do something. I think 5, well 4, even 4. It triggered something. Let's get an extra field in for some potatoes, extra. And this part of town is quite busy. Lots and lots of seeds. Let me check how much do we already have. We have enough, so we can say to pumpkin. Do we already have pumpkin? Don't think so. Let me quickly check. Inventory, no. Trade items, pumpkin. Nope. So let's do the pumpkin seeds. 1, and I think I can trade everything, overpaying by 75. I'm not worried about that, so let's trade and dismiss. And then those pumpkin seeds we can use on this new field. That's why I was choosing the pumpkins over the pears, because I was building a crop field and not an orchard. So let's speed up that we can assign that. Pumpkin. Didn't I select the correct one, or didn't I trade? Or I trade for something that I already had. That's maybe I misclicked. Don't know what happened there. So let's assign the potatoes for now. That's unfortunate. 14 laborers, and our food is spiking up again. Let me check. Crafts should go a lot higher. As you can see, last time we were at 6,000, now we're already at 7,000, so we should be somewhere around here. Let me check the population. It took a hit, so we are not at full strength as we were some winters ago. The clothing was at 0 at a certain amount of time. So let's set it back on food. We are doing fine, but not enough. But I see 8,000, 9,000. It's more than previous. So all these little fields are producing some extra food to make some kind of a difference, and these fishing docks should also make a difference. And maybe it would even be nice, but then how far is it? Farmer, 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 laborer, laborer. Where is the fisherman? You were a fisherman. Where are you living, my friend? Yeah, that makes sense. There's a fisherman there, so here, okay. So they distributed themselves between these houses, so an extra house here wouldn't hurt. But not now, because we cannot handle the extra people. Someone died during childbirth. Okay, that's fine. And the cemetery is quite busy by a lot of people. It's looking nice behind the church for now. So as you can see, the village tree starting to come along. We will already extend with a field. A max field, something like this. Because I think we don't have enough still, as long as we don't reach 15,000, even more, 25,000. So we should be able to reach 20,000 again. Need to build an extra barn there. And then things start to look nice again. Let me check. Nothing that we need. And let's already build that barn after we assigned some extra pepper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, still enough laborers left. Stockpile, storage barn. Something like this, and then we will connect it up and see how we put the housing around it. So let's first connect it up. There we go. There we go. And then a dirt road or non-paved road, something like this. We have quite a lot of stone, so that's fine. And this should speed up the process of the harvest. Let's also create an extra dirt road up here. Okay, the barn is going up. And a paved road left of the barn. There we go. Okay. Early summer and we still have food, so that's also good. Let me quickly check what we mainly have in our inventory. So ale is a problem, but beans we still have, beef, no eggs, potatoes, some wheat, pension wool, wool's not for to eat, some mutton, lots of it, some berries. I think things are starting to look good again. What are you complaining about? Food and food. We are dropping, but I think the graphs are better than last year, so we should rise again, especially with this extra field. That should make a difference, and this barn that's close by to store all the food in should also make a difference, I hope at least. I have a lot of extra workers. So let's build some extra trees. Over there. And we don't have enough space, so probably need to create another settlement on the other side of the river. This area is suitable for extension, or we go on the other side of the mining district. We need to check. But let's first fill up the space that we have and make our village look nice by filling up some extra houses here. Going a little bit too far into the zone of the Forester Lodge, but I think that it is fine. So let's try this again. Apple. Apple trees we don't have, I think. Trade items. No apple, so let's buy the apple. And see that we do it correctly this time. Maybe last time I didn't do the pumpkin, but the peach. So apple. And hopefully we have enough. But I think, and we're even overpaying, so let's apple, trade, dismiss. And then on this new field we can say, okay, let's do some apple trees. And 1, 2, 3. Speed up again. Okay, everyone has a home, and I'm wondering if my population graph is still on the rise. Population. It's still going up. Children are leveling out. Cannot tell, so let's wait with building extra housing for now. Our food is up to a great amount, 15,000. So I think we can afford some more people, but let's just wait for now, because I don't trust it. Let's assign extra vendor. This should provide all the goods they need in the surrounding areas, and I also see that our ale is not good enough, so let's set an extra brewery tavern, maybe next to the barn. Something like this. Then we can fill it up. 28 workers, so still a lot of laborers left. Trees are going down, tavern is being built. And he should already have a house, in my opinion. But we will not populate it as quickly as last time. Sorry. And I think at a certain point my hunting cabin here will be less efficient. So actually let's put that down to 1 guy. Should be enough to cover the area. $35 for labor spare. Ooh. And we will make it from wheat, or maybe something else. Yeah, apples, why not? It should be stored close by. And miners are already living here, that's not good, but I see that we are at our time limit, so I will round up the episode here. We made some progress in comparison to last time. Our food is sorted out, I think. With all these extra fields, so everything is starting to look quite dense, in my opinion. But nevertheless, it starts to look very nice. And it's quite difficult to get a good angle, something like this. So I would thank you all for watching. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to like and subscribe. If you don't like what you're seeing, feel free to leave a dislike. And I will see you boys and girls next time.